What's going on, guys? My name is Wilkins and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'll be going over the WordPress plugin WP Forms. This is a WordPress form builder for your WordPress blog or website. Now, particularly in today's video I'll be talking about the paid version of the program. I have gone over the free light version in a earlier video, and I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description down below and a card at the top of the screen if you want to go ahead and check that version of WP Forms out. But again, in today's video I'll be covering the paid version, the features, and I'll be creating a short quick tutorial to show you how to actually build a form with WP Forms. Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into my computer and get this started. Why WP Forms? WP Forms, simply put, is one of, if not the best plugin when it comes to building forms for your website. Its drag and drop nature makes this software super easy and super quick to build out your forms. WP Forms is packed with tons of features, add-ons, and integration with other software platforms that you just don't see with other form building apps. So there are two ways to install WP Forms to your WordPress site. The first is to go through the plugin tab, select add new plugin, and search out WP Forms in the plugin store to install it. The other option is to head over to the WP Forms website, and once you purchase a license, you'll be given access to download the software to your computer, then upload it straight to WordPress via the Upload Plugin button. Once you create an account, you'll be taken to a page where they will ask you a few questions, basically asking you about the type of business you're running and the type of forms you'll need. Once you go through that, you'll be able to dig straight into the plugin and start creating your forms. WP Forms has a variety of templates to meet the needs of whatever online business you are running. Maybe you have an authority blog and just need a simple way to collect emails for your weekly newsletter. Or maybe you run some type of consulting company and you need a more complex form akin to an application to find the right fit for your clients. Whatever your needs are, WP Forms has you covered. And if a template doesn't have a particular field for your form, you can easily add it in by selecting the element you need and dragging it into your form wherever you need it to go. So let's build out a couple of forms real quick. Here we are, like I said, on the dashboard of WP Forms, and when you want to go ahead and add a new form, you just go ahead and hit Add New. And as you can see, they have the templates that I mentioned earlier. Alright, so if you want a simple contact form, you can go ahead and click on it, and they'll already have a simple form that you can go ahead and plug in to your WordPress blog or website. Alright, and this one is just a simple form, name, email, and if they want to leave a comment or anything like that. Alright, you have a lot of the elements that you can add. If you want to add more, like paragraph text, if you wanted to add that, you could. Alright, so again, if you wanted to use one of their preset templates, alright, we'll go ahead and X that out. And I'm going to go ahead and do it from scratch just to show you how quickly you can put a form together. So we'll go ahead and we'll select blank form. And let's just say you wanted to add a quick subscription form to your website. Alright, as you see, this is blank, there's nothing there. Go ahead and take the name, bam. Now they can go ahead and add their name, email, and go ahead and add that. As you can see, I just dragged it over from the elements, dropped it in. Now you've got a simple form that they can submit if you just want to collect emails. Okay, maybe a phone number, you can do that too. If you have a business where you want to collect phone numbers, maybe it's more important for you to make calls to your clients as opposed to collecting emails and sending them email newsletters or anything like that. Alright, So if you ever want to edit anything within the field, you can see it highlights right here. You just click to edit, and then you get the options for that particular element. All right, and you see you can make it required so that they're forced to put that information in. There's advanced options if you want to change some things up, or if you want to add some manual code. You can also add conditions, and basically conditions are let's say you have like a multi-step form. All right, so let's say there's multiple choice. Hey, have you done this thing before? Yes or no. If they choose yes, they could be taken to a different form with different questions, and if they choose no, they can be taken to a totally separate form with different questions. Okay, so that's pretty much what condition is. Again, if you want to give them certain options for choosing certain answers, you can do that as well. All right, let me see what else. All right, here's more elements. Okay, they call it fancy fields: phones, address, time, date, website, URL, password, section dividers, fields, ratings. Okay. Something I want to mention is these ones right here, they are a little lighter than the other, and that's because these are add-ons, and I don't have these installed. So if I click on one, it'll ask me, the signature add-on is not installed. Would you like to install and activate? I can choose yes if I want to, but I don't need that, so I'm not going to. But if you wanted to, if you see something that's highlighted, probably means it's not installed, and just click on it so that you can install it. All right, and these are some of the pro features. Again, why I chose it is because of the payment fields. Okay, I can add payment-related forms, payment-related elements to my forms if if I wanted to, if I was selling a product or something like that. So those options are there as well. All right, so again, this is just a basic form. I'm going to go ahead and make a more complex form, one with more fields available. So in this one, we're not really going to talk much. I'll probably just let some background music play while I'm putting the form together. So let's go ahead and X this out. Okay, we're not going to save it, and we're going to start from scratch all over again. Alright guys, so I'm back, and as you can see, it's really that simple. All I did was take some elements, I dragged in the ones that I wanted, and this form, I wanted to show you an example of if you had clientele and you wanted to create a form, if you wanted to create a questionnaire form for your clientele for so they can answer some questions so that you could better serve them. As you can see, you got the name, email, phone number. You got multiple choice. Okay. You got single lines for if you want them to give you a quick answer. You've got paragraph lines if you want them to give you a more detailed explanation. Okay, you can see there's a drop-down menu, another way of basically having multiple choice. Okay, so you can see I use many different things. And something else that you can also add, something else that I love about WP Forms, okay, is the captcha. Now, most of you who use WordPress, okay, you'll know when it comes to comments and forms and things like that, you get tons of spam. All right. I mean, you may go maybe a week or two without getting any spam, and got anything, and then the next thing you know, you're just getting spam all the time. And you do have plugins like Jetpack that kind of help with the spam, but it's not all that great. After a while, it's like it's not even working at all. And one of the things I like about WP Forms is that they have captchas, which so you can kind of alleviate yourself from the spam. You can add captchas to your forms. Okay, let me see. Let's click on it real quick. Now you do have to set them up. Okay, and they do give you a tutorial, but basically these are the type of captchas that they offer that you can use. All right, and it makes it easier for you to get human interaction as opposed to bots and people annoying you with stupid messages and stuff like that. So again, it's like one of those awesome things I love about this plugin. All right, and it's an option that you can go ahead and add to your forms. But again, like I said, you do have to set it up, and they do give you a step-by-step tutorial. As you can see right here, it gives you full details to show you how to set up the captchas. All right, but again, guys, this is basically how easy it is to create a form with WP Forms. Once you have your form completed, you can save it to use it for later, or you can grab the embed code to place it anywhere on your website, like your blog. Alternatively, you can also add your custom forms using the widget section of your WordPress blog, or for forms like the questionnaire we created earlier, you can create a dedicated page for the form to be placed on. You have many options when it comes to creating and placing your forms. But not only that, if you find yourself in need of extra functionality, you can tap into the many add-ons and integration WP Forms has to offer. Want to connect WordPress forms with your favorite email autoresponder? You can do that. WP Forms has direct integration with MailChimp, Aweber, and GetResponse. But if you don't use any of those platforms, you can connect to Zapier, which has integration with over 2,000 email and CRM apps. Other add-ons like surveys, polls, user registration, and payment processing can also be integrated into your WordPress forms. If you want to install additional add-ons, you can either head over to their main website, download the plugin that you need, and install them manually, or you can select the WordPress Forms tab on your WordPress dashboard and then choose add-on to go through the selection of available add-ons. Something I should mention is that if you don't see the add-ons or they are not available, you may have to head on over to the main website, log into your account, copy your license key, then head back on over to the WordPress Forms tab, go into settings, paste in your key, and then verify it to unlock all of your available features. So this is WP Forms. There's not much else to say. The software really does speak for itself. If you need a simple form builder, you're covered. And if you need a more complex form with deep integration and the ability to customize your forms to your liking, you're also covered with that as well. I guess the last thing I will cover is the pricing and the plans. WP Forms has 4 plans: Basic, Plus, Pro, and Elite. I am currently using the Pro plan that has the payment integration as well as polls and surveys. These things are currently what's important to me, but feel free to pause the video so that you can take a look at the different plans to figure out what is best for you and your business. These are the current prices for each of the plans. And if you notice, the prices are currently discounted. If you click on the link down below, you will get access to each of the plans at half price. And the prices that you see right now are for the entire year. So if you choose the basic plan, that's $39.50 for the entire year. Now, disclaimer, the link down below is an affiliate link, meaning I am an affiliate and I will make a commission if you decide to make a purchase. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you found it useful, please hit that like button and share this video out. I also want to give a shout out to WP Forms for making this video possible. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Or if you just want to start a conversation, let me know if you're currently using WP Forms or if you plan on getting it. Alright? So, that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.